everyone, so today I have another video for you. So I recently got an order from TEMU, and this is not sponsored or anything. I used my own money for this as usual. So I bought a bunch of pens because these were all like under $1. And I was like, well, if it's under $1, why not? So I bought lots of pens and spent a good amount of money, even though it was all under $1, just to see how they worked. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through all of them and test them out. Okay, so the first set of pens. So the first one we have are these pepper pens, and I thought these looked really funny, so I bought a couple. Well, this was a set of 3. And it's plastic on the outside, and it has the tip right here. So it writes pretty well, I would say. It is a thicker kind of ink gel roller pen, but it doesn't smear that much, only a little bit right there. So I would say this is a pretty good pen. I put this in the pass pile. Okay, so the next pens we have are these cactus pens, and there's a little rubber top that's a sunny days, and there are just regular capped pens. Pulling out a little sheet for my memo pad. I finally have a use for these memo pads after like 10 years. So the cactus pen writes pretty well. It is another gel roller, but it doesn't like write evenly as the other one did, but sometimes it does. So the cactus pen writes okay. I don't like how uneven it writes, so sometimes it writes really thick and sometimes it thins out. And it is another gel roller, and the tip is pretty long. I do like the fact that the tip is long, but for someone who presses down really hard like me, that's actually a bad thing because I'm afraid I might damage it. So I put this in the no-go. So next we have this character pen. It's a brown one with a little kid in a yellow raincoat or a hoodie. And it's a little silicone rubber character that just bounces up and down. You would think that this would be like a click pen, but it's not. There's still a lid on here. And if we take out the little pen piece, we have another tip that's kind of long. So, character pen. And it's a gel roller. And I would say it writes pretty well. So it wrote very smoothly and it was very even, and I was able to press really hard on it and I didn't have a problem with it, so I would say this is a pass. Next we have this cherry pen. I just bought this as a single pen. It only came in as one, and it is a click one, but it's already broken actually. So one click and it broke, so this just gets an automatic fail. This is a cute set. This came in a set of 6. It's like a little Bear Baker pen set. It's called, the brand is Mocha. And the pen comes in sets of 3s, 3 brown ones and 3 cream colored ones. I'm pretty sure they're all the same color though. It's a very short and stubby pen. So for those who like a bigger grip, this might be the pen for you. And then the tip is actually really small for this one. So Mocha Bear pens. It's another gel roller. I think all of these pens are all gel rollers. It's just the outside is different. And I would say that gets a pass too. So it wrote really nicely. It's a little bit thinner than the other ones that we wrote with, but it wrote very, very smoothly. I have no complaints. This is the next set of pens. It is some animal themed pens, and it comes in a nice matte finish. So they always say not to judge a book by its cover, but for these pen purchases, I definitely judge them by their covers. I really wanted especially this blue one because I just love the aesthetic of it. So it has a nice grip and the tip is a little bit long. So matte. Oh, it's a blue pen. It doesn't write evenly at all, But aesthetically it's a pass, but functionality wise it's not a pass. So I'll put this in the not pass section, even though I love the way these pens look. Here's another aesthetic pen that I got. It's very simple. It's just a blue pen that's really skinny, and it has like some Japanese writing in white that you can't really see. And it has a very long tip. The only thing is that I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it actually is a little bent. So it's not completely straight, it's kind of like bent. So this pen writes very nicely. It does have a long tip, but I didn't have problems writing with it. So this also gets a pass as well. This is another set of pens I got that is Mocha brand. It's flowers. I wonder if all the Mochas are all the same though, because it's the same brand. It's just maybe different outside. So this is made out of plastic as well and has a very nice green and yellow naturey theme to it. Let's call these green bear pens. So it looks like these pens write really nicely too. I'm not having any issues with them, so we'll put this in the pass pile. Okay, next on the agenda are these very simple pens. They're all different colors on grips, but the actual ink is all the same. I believe it's all black. So I got these because they're nice and simple and plain, which is my aesthetic. So let's see, simple plus plain aesthetic pen. So it writes actually really nicely as well, and it's very comfortable to grip. So I put this as a pass. Another weird animal pen purchase I have are these cats on top of the tips. So they're little plastic cats. We have white cats and black cats with really big tails and a polka dot design. It is plastic and it's very thin. So it looks like these cat pens actually write pretty good. Even though it doesn't look like it would, they write smoothly. It's a little bit thicker. I do like more thinner pens, like 0.38s, but I wouldn't mind the writing with this pen, so it gets a pass for me. For the next pen, we have this cloud pen. It says White Cloud. It's made out of plastic and it's actually a clickable one. And it writes really good actually. Very, very smooth. Not having any problems with the ink. So this just gets a pass as well. Here's a close-up of the writing. Next we have these Shiba puppy pens, and it comes in this cute box. The brand is Zenith. If you take a look, they have a miniature Shiba on here, and it's clickable. So it writes okay, but it doesn't write as smooth as the other ones. But because I haven't had any issues with it and it looks super cute, this gets a pass as well. Next we have these cute little cat pens, and I love the little square cats on top. It's so cute. Well, check out this gray cat pen, and the brand is Fihao or Ihao. It's Ihao. So the brand is Ihao. It's in very faint writing, so I don't think I'll show. But Ihao cat pen. So the pen is super cute, but the writing is not so great. So unfortunately, this goes in my fail pile. Okay, so we also have these pens. These pens are more simplistic designs. They are made out of like a plastic, like a 3D printed plastic kind of feel. But I do like how simple it is, and it's very light. Here is how it writes. It doesn't write very well, so this is just going to go in the fail pile. Next we have these coffee pens. These are coffee themed. It comes in 0.5 millimeters, and already you can tell by the pen itself that it's kind of nicer. It has like this metal clip. It's made out of like a smooth plastic with an actual fluffy grip. This one didn't wrote the coffee part, so it didn't write very well, but this one wrote pretty well. I think it might be just hit or miss with the gel rollers though. Some are just super dried out and some are not. So I would give this a pass just because this one wrote really well, but this one was really bad. Next we have these Mira pens, and these are gel pens. And they come in 12 different colors. Okay, I believe these pens were a little bit more expensive. I think it was like $5 for the set of 12. But as you see, they all write really, really nicely. Okay, so all the pens wrote really well. And it's a very simple aesthetic. It looks nice because of that kind of uniform, clear, matte look. I say this is a super win. This is a super pass. Another pen set that we have is the set of 5. These are also gel roller gel pens. They look very, very nice. It looks different from the other pens that we have. I think it's all the same color though. Same color pens. But the reason why I got this pen set is because it said that it is non-smear. So I'm just going to be writing, and then I'm going to put my finger. It said it was a fast drying. It did smear a little bit right here, but that was like me writing immediately. And it's a pretty fast drying pen. So I'd say this is also a pretty good win too. They look nice. Now for the final one, I have these highlighters. I like them because they were just perfectly square or rectangle. And it comes in like kind of non-highlighting colors. Usually it's like a bright neon color, but these are more like of a dull. But it looks like one of the highlighters actually leaked, or like, I don't know. There's like little red marks here. So that kind of already puts points down for me. But look how soft these colors are. When I highlight things, I do like having nothing too strong to the eye because I just get distracted by them. So these colors are actually really nice for me. So these are the colors for the highlighters. I actually love these a lot. It may not look like the best quality, but the colors, very nice. I prefer the non-neon colors anyway, so I would say this is a win as well. So these are all the pens that I bought that I put a pass to it. So my favorite one's gotta be the highlighters that are a little bit duller, and then the colored gel pens. I would also say that the Shiba Inu pens are high on the list as well. And then these ones, the ones that are supposed to be like the fast drying. Okay, these are the pens that I am disappointed with because they didn't write as well. I'm super sad about these pens because this pen, I love the way this looks. I just really want to take out like the ink inside and then just replace this part and keep the pen outside, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm also very disappointed that the cat pens didn't work out as well because I really love the cat pen as well. All the pens seem to be the gel roller variety, so if you're not a big gel roller fan, you like ballpoint pens, then I wouldn't get any of these pens from TEMU, honestly. So because they're all gel roller pens, I think some of the ones in my fail pile are just like very dried up pens, and I was just very unlucky. So some in the success and some in the fail might just be luck of the draw. So maybe just get like 1 or 2 pens that are cute and try them out. If you don't like it, then just get it from your local store, because I'm sure they will have a little bit better writing pens than these guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching.